Hi, I'm Renee and I'm a line chef at Crave Restaurant, and this is Simply Local. Simply Local is about taking our favorite Trinbagonian dishes and turning them into something fantastic. Here I take simple ingredients and prepare them by giving them a local twist. Hey guys, so it's Easter season and the tradition across the world is to have hot cross buns. I know, right? Here in Trinidad we love hot cross buns. It's actually originated in the UK, and traditionally the cross is actually baked into the bun. But here in Trinidad we like to bake the bun and then put the cross on top in icing, which is great as well. But I want to try the traditional way today, right? And we're going to give it a little twist to the end. We're going to finish it off with a nice citrus spice glaze. Could you imagine a sweet bun with some nice dried fruits and to finish off with a sticky glaze? It couldn't be better, guys. Let's give it a try. Okay guys, so to begin we're going to make the yeast mixture, right? So I have a cup of milk here. We're going to use Cuisine's full cream milk, right? So I'm just measuring about a cup here. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, and I have 1 packet of active instant yeast here. You're going to give that a mix. Make sure everything is well combined. And we're going to set this aside just for about 3 to 5 minutes so that the yeast can actually develop. So next we're going to see about all the dry ingredients. So I'm going to use 4 cups of Cuisine's all-purpose flour. Next we're going to enter our nutmeg. So I have 1 nutmeg here. I'm just going to grate the nutmeg in. So we have some cardamom powder going in here. Right, so we're going to zest the lime and the orange because we want that nice citrus flavors to really come through into the bun. Right, and when it's baked, it's going to smell great as well as taste even better. So now that we have all the dry ingredients in, we're going to add some butter, some melted butter. Right, and you're just going to take your fingers and mix this together. Next, we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. So now I'm going to add all the dried fruits. So I have my dried raisins that I chopped up, and I'm going to add some mixed peel. Now you can omit it, but I like the colors that the mixed peel have in it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the mixed peel. Just about a 1/4 cup. So next we're going to add our yeast mixture, and if you look closely that you'll see the yeast is foamy, right? So this is when we know that it's ready. We're going to add all the mixture to the bowl here. I have 1 egg. And I have a tablespoon of vanilla essence. Right? And now we're going to mix everything together. So we're going to lightly flour the surface, right? And we're just going to take our dough out and just give it a little bit more time kneading. Just about 3 to 5 minutes again. So just make sure all the gluten develops in it and it's nice and soft. So the dough has come together really nicely. Now we're going to put it in the bowl and let it sit because it has to rest for at least an hour to rise. Okay guys, so basically what we're going to do is punch it down, right? The dough has risen twice its volume. Now what we're going to do to the dough is actually divide it, right? So we're going to divide the dough. So we have our 16 pieces of dough here, and what I'm going to do is take one of the doughs, right? And we're going to just take the edges and just pinch it and bring it in, right? And then we're going to cup our hand and just put it in a circular motion, right? And here we have our nice buns. So I have all the dough rolled into balls, right? And this has to proof again for 15 to 20 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to make the flour mixture that is actually the crust for the buns. So as I mentioned in the beginning, we're going to do the traditional way, meaning to say that we're going to bake the crust into the bun. So in order to do that, we need to create a flour paste, and this is going to act as our crust, right? So it's simple ingredients. So I have a half cup of flour. We're going to use 3 teaspoons of white sugar. And we have a 1/4 cup of water. So you're just going to mix this together until it's well combined. Okay, so the buns are proofed really nicely. The next step, we're going to take the paste, the flour paste, and we're going to put the crusts over the buns. So while I was piping the crust, the bag actually burst on me, guys. But nevertheless, it's a good thing that I had some Ziploc bags here. So you're just going to take a Ziploc bag and you're going to snip the end, and you can go ahead and pipe. Okay guys, so we have our lovely crusts on the buns. Now we're going to put it into the oven at 350 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes, just until it's golden brown. Okay guys, so from here we're going to make the citrus spice glaze. Okay guys, so now comes the fun part. We're going to make the citrus spice glaze, right? So we're going to have equal parts of sugar and water, and we're going to infuse it with a little bit more local flavor. We have cinnamon and bay leaf to add to it. The zest as well as the juice from the orange and the lime that we used before. We're going to add angostura orange bitters. So guys, the buns are out of the oven and they smell amazing and they look amazing as well. So now we're going to take the glaze and we're just going to brush it over the buns. Okay guys, so I have the buns in front of me and they're glazed to perfection. I wish you guys could smell what I'm smelling because the room is filled with a lot of spices, and I just love the stickiness of the sugar here. Guys, let me say no more. Let's just dig in. Wow. And it's really soft, but it's still nice and warm. And you can see the little parts of fruit that I put in there. Oh my god. It's so good. You know what's funny? All my life, I had hot cross buns one way. We bake it, and then you pipe the crust on top. Guys, I promise you that this way is just as amazing, even better, because the nice stickiness of the bun and all the fruit in it, you're not missing anything. So I urge you guys to try it this way, and like I said in the beginning, this is the traditional way, you know, and it brings us back to the roots. So I really like this version, guys, and I really hope you give it a try. As always, the full recipe is on eatahfoodtt.com, or you can follow us on Instagram or Facebook. And if you're new to our YouTube channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a little red bell. Don't forget to hit it so you'll always be notified when we post new videos. Until next time guys, happy Easter. Bye!